We are back! We are back with Hidden Agenda. But this time we're doing a full game because why? Because I feel like it. So don't ask any questions. Now, we did play this game a long time ago, but we wanted to do a full game. Because we feel like torturing our body. Starting a game. Do you want to start a new game? Alright, exit, yada yada. Is my phone charging? Yes, indeed. Indeed it is charging, so yes, I would like to continue.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun.
Shut
Work
up.
together to solve the crime and play the story you want to see.
I want to be the nicest person, trying to make the goodest decisions, and probably will make many people live or die. It's up to me and my phone to solve this. My phone's like plugged into my laptop so I can play it while it's charging. Choose wisely. Now here's the problem. I'm not a very good decider, so things are gonna be awfully. Ah, of course. If you don't see that, you must be blind. If I close this, would it still charge?
Any cars in the vicinity of 535?
Absolutely.
Possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
Alright, deal. Sadly, you can't still see my phone because of one reason. I need a PS4 camera, even though.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and
Pause it for a second. I think I just lost something. No. No, I didn't. Okay, let's continue. For the lost.
textbook cop.
Oh yes, it does die.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
Okay, so it does die once my laptop closed. Let's scope it out. We'll take for fun.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Even though I'm nice, I'm almost certain there might be something around here.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
Windows mine.
Stealth mode. I'll see you in there.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Okay. Quick time event. I'm bad at this. I'm pretty good at this, mate. I would like to investigate. I'm like I'm a curious person.
Tom,
I'm going in.
I'm going in alone. Freeze! Hands up! Hands up now!
Well, that's updated. I wonder what that is. Some new characters. And that's it. So stop pausing this.
I will shoot.
Don't shoot!
Okay, sure thing.
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not gonna hurt her.
Please help me, please get me out of here.
Okay.
Hey. Hey.
I started screaming and started being nice.
Let's just take this nice and slow.
Don't you dare grab that.
Freeze!
Oh no, click.
The gun.
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Don't move.
Dude! I'm sweaty. I was like, what the hell did I do?
The hunt for the trapper came to a dramatic
Why do we
end
not
as
shoot him?
police from the 3rd Precinct
got
arrested
a
their primary
bullet wound in
suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the
Ladies
button.
and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. I ask that the court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation
much
that
cutscene.
Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty and instead sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, you have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative but to sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
He's smiling. I don't know why he was smiling, to be honest.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
Oh, trust me, it went well with my decisions.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man, I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys and
He got messed up by a kid. We have to listen to the cutscene as homegrown.
Look at Marnie for one.
Oh no, it's angry.
Emotional homicide, metal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the
Yep.
rest of us down
That
here.
is
Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
We are one of the good ones. we do so well in our decision making, and nothing bad will ever happen. Probably foreshadowing there.
I hope you all had a nice, relaxing weekend.
I hope you all
Two
come
new
to my
John Does.
company.
That's a dozen active cases in the last 2 weeks. We're on a hot streak here, and it ain't in
How's
the right
UK
direction.
We're doing our best, sir.
vaping for
At least
Russia?
some of us are.
Son of a bitch.
We're all
I'm
on
not
the
sure.
same team here.
Does it look like I know?
Bring some
I'm a person
That's
who
all.
creates YouTube videos, doesn't know what's happening around the world, and what happened? What happened there? Did I skip a decision? Hold up. No, I didn't. Oh, I thought I skipped a decision. Look, Angry Panda, I don't know what's happening between UK and Russia, because I'm not the person who to get my hands dirty with this sort of situation.
Hey, don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing alright?
No. Actually, no.
No, not really.
IA crawl further up your ass?
The world's first human-sized piece of talking excrement thinks I stole evidence. In different circumstances, we would be famous.
Yikes. But hey, at least everyone knows he's a turd.
Yeah.
We can agree on that.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
They're not dogs. Even though I'm a nice person, I like to be sarcastic.
Gee. Thanks, Mom.
Detective Marnie, come here a minute.
I think somebody pops up on the phone saying he will remember that.
I know you gotta be hating this.
Yeah.
Look up it.
You're a good cop.
Thanks, Mom.
You didn't contaminate the crime scene intentionally.
You know me pretty well.
Look, just tell me you're doing alright, alright?
I am not doing alright,
I
alright?
think I forgot what happens in 48 hours.
The Trapper's execution?
It's because of us. Because of you, he's getting his ticket punched, and that's a heavy load.
Why is it always because of me? I have done nothing wrong. I've been better, don't give me... Okay.
You think I give a shit about Jonathan Finn, then you don't know me at all. Partner.
Ah, there we go. We don't give a crap about this person.
Your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for
Why did you say
He
that?
doesn't have much time left, does he?
I just said what you said on chat, and
You want to give me a little preview?
kind
what?
of a tough nut to crack.
I'm just gonna ignore that, see if I don't...
Great.
Not for
Any
thanks,
tips?
Mum. I know what you said, Angry Panda. And it's blocks away from my PlayStation. I can see it on my laptop.
You got a plan?
Absolutely not. I'm ready to hear it. I know how to get what I need.
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, Jonathan.
You're...
Hello, I forgot his name. Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan.
Attorney says you have something you want to tell
I've got
me.
pepper spray.
Sure, but
That's for my drink. I'm really thirsty.
I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas?
I blame God for
The
everything.
orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
No, he doesn't.
If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Oh,
Then tell me the truth.
yeah, tell me the
Miss
truth.
Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Ah! That's a bloody lie!
Do you believe Adam Jones is the one responsible for these murders?
Oh, I don't believe it. I know it.
Who is he?
How do you know
Adam
it?
was my best friend at the orphanage. And he killed those people.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I'm just not gonna. I'm just ignoring Adam doesn't
Adam and
exist,
I-
but he does exist.
We've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. He keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says
What
he
happened
knows
to the
exactly
orphanage?
how to make him pay.
Oh yeah, did it burn down?
So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense.
Look at my characters, like,
Pretty convenient.
I don't believe
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a hen house. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
Oh,
No.
come on.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him?
Yeah,
Gotta
how
start
can we
someplace.
find him?
I got a place.
Where?
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map. You sure you want to trust me with that? They say the pen is mightier than the sword.
Cute.
My memory ain't what it used to be. I think I'd have to get back out there, get my feet on the ground, pick up the scent.
Curious.
So let's say you're telling the truth. You don't know where he is now. Sounds to me like he's left you high and dry.
I know what Adam's like. The kind of places he hangs around.
Settle down.
We could go together, check it out.
You gotta give me more than that, or you ain't going nowhere.
Hold up, there's something happening outside.
Trusted him. Adam Jones should be in here, not me.
You know, I'll find. Oh, for God's sake, I'll find Adam.
If this is all true, I will make sure you don't die a liar, okay? I will look into Adam Jones. If he's out there, I'll find him.
Oh, sorry, that's my time up now. You enjoy that map. You enjoy that paper and pen. You can draw yourself a map. You probably can write your will. If you have one. So we know about Adam now. Sounds familiar.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
What are you after
why
then?
bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
I never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the Trapper. And if he dies, the Trapper is still out there.
Ah, fine.
You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone.
Even though I'm nice, I still need to
Don't think
see
you
who Adam Jones is. Hello, Judge Judy.
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
No.
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth. Or at least some version of it. So far it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Oh, trust me, I know. I think he can help us. We won't. I think he can help us.
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there, and we need time to find it.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
He's not a killer.
Long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I'll let him go.
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
God! You mean that girl who does nothing?
All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it?
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity, thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
You owe me your life and your soul. She's like, that's too much. Oh, we're back at the police station, where I can be a nice person and no trouble.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Oh.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what?
What?
Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I think there's something there. Judge thinks so too. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the Playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
Absolutely not.
I would remember they found something like that.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed
God, he
the
looks like that
bodies of
character
the
from
Trapper's
Little
victims,
Hope.
Did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police.
Hey.
We even found his hair at another crime scene.
Shut
The RV
up.
park,
I'm in control.
right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
Hostile.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Just put my middle finger up at him.
Catherine was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo.
Of course, because I'm socially awkward.
That night, everyone was on pins and needles because the trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
5 years ago, 30 weeks mature to Finn's arrest. I hear noises and I hear cars. Even though I want to pick the right options. I'm still gonna search the area for stuff. Just ignore the trailer completely. Like, there must be something here about it instead of this stupid trailer. And I just get Kim's naps.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Caution advised. Trust me, if you explain this to me, I will not get it. If you explain this to a cop, she'll be like, it's the police run. Yeah, I better do. Alright.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use
Am I
your
a
pointer
clue?
to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Oh, future, you say? I'll try my very, very best to not find them all. Alright, found them all! I'm doing good at this. A bomb maker equipment. I can make a bong. Footprints, probably a psychopath who drugged a person. And wire cutters. To cut the electricity off so the children won't deserve Wi-Fi. Don't start opening fire! If you hear a sound, don't pull your gun out. Just get a taser. She's like, I need my gun, just in case. I hear a bomb. Why am I so sweaty?
Help me. Okay. Just keep quiet.
Just keep quiet, there's a bomb strapped to her.
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
Well, I see you're screwed, and I see I'm screwed. Flee trailer, help fix him,
I'm gonna remove the timer.
I'm not gonna flee him.
Oh my God, get me out of there!
The wire cutters, get the wire cutters!
Hurry!
Don't tell me to hurry, it will take my sweet ass time with this. Well, we did it, we saved the victim and we only lost an arm.
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Ben must have seen you coming. Pulled a Houdini before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
You're brave to go in there alone.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was, just doing my job.
And,
of course you were.
How did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He has no hair!
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case.
Actually, it's my case now.
Convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
Okay, I think we've opened up enough old wounds for one day. Trapper case shook us all up.
Sergeant.
I'd say we've been more than patient. Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Yes. How old are you? Wait, do you have his files?
Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Oh, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me?
Yes, I am.
You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Cavalry! We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it, Miss Graves.
Thank you.
Thanks. So we demanded something and we got it. In return, we pissed someone off and we made a friend. I am such a nice person.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Exactly.
it. You were really helpful.
Friendly. I want to actually be...
Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
We got besties!
Call me.
Oh, their friendship will surely diplomat when I'm in control. Or probably go high into the sky. It depends what they like. They probably like sushi or salad or trying to get fit.
A rat trap? Huh.
Yep. Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press.
You are a person who said John Finn.
Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the Trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke. But then again, if he's not the Trapper, God damn it.
What?
This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Ricky, do you want to take a break?
No. No. Apologize.
I'm sorry, it's just, this was all ancient history. And staring at these files again, Finn's execution coming up, I don't know, it's been hard to sleep with this shit just running through my head.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
What's the bad news?
Yeah, you're right.
You ever get the bad
Second
news
target.
out?
Nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. Couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
But they couldn't get anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room, rigged a light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The Trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other two cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all three of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other two? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like them much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
Interesting.
Yeah?
These 3 cops, they weren't exactly best of the boys in blue.
How so?
3rd precinct had problems. Of chemical variety.
They were using?
Yeah, and then some.
I'm surprised this never came up in the investigation.
I'm not. Anyways, you might have something.
What's up with you and Calvary?
Now, there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
Calvary's just gotta stick up his ass.
Why is that?
Well, for starters, I'm the one who nabbed the trapper, not him. He can't stand it.
Okay, he's had some time to get over that.
Yeah, you'd think. But he keeps messing with me.
How so?
Just because I'm good at my job, I have a target on my back.
I am good at my job.
Yeah, easy for you to say. My dad's not around to fight my battles for me.
No one has it easy in this town. Okay?
Okay. So, we learned some interesting info. I didn't even pay attention to most of that. I was just like, turned my mic off. I was like, looking through something.
This is 125 at the 1016. Make an entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
You're gonna die, mate. If you see a house in the middle of woods, you probably entered another movie called The Cabin in the Woods. It's like, here, a movie scene.
This is the police. Anyone here?
No, you're dead. No, there's no one here. Ennis, why are you here? You got the trapper. He's like, I need more information about this trapper thing.
Oh, dear God.
What?
Sir, can you hear me?
No, he's dead. Look at him. What an idiot. Wait, so he was right. Finn was right, because if he's in prison, he cannot commit the crimes.
What?
It's not good. The victim. It's one of us.
What? What happened?
We're still
Are you
sorting through
deaf?
the mess, but call came in, there was a body. Responder showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a trapper murder.
There's no way.
You don't mean that...
I know, I don't know how.
No. No, somebody has made a mistake. There's no way.
Becky.
I have to see.
Stop.
What?
It's Calvary.
Oh, that idiot?
No, that doesn't make sense. He doesn't answer calls. He's a detective.
He was the call.
Oh my God.
Move out of the way, you stupid idiot. Why is he taking pictures? See, he's smiling. He's so happy to be dead.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
I'm creating art.
Together, looks like Calvary was indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yep.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Calvary's firearm was discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. With traps.
Fuck.
Okay, bullet wounds, picture, and cash. I am getting so good at this.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God. it's really him.
A rat! It's like a dead rat under, so I can make that joke. It's a beautiful picture of reindeers.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Oh, you're blind and deaf! She's like, oh, I didn't hear that camera drop on the floor.
Becky, I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
I was with my besties.
I spent the night, or the evening, with Felicity Graves. Going over files.
All night?
Yeah. So?
You know how this looks, right?
What are you saying?
Everybody knows how you two felt about each other, Becky.
Jesus Christ!
Just be careful. Becky, please.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself!
I'm not saying that.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
It's motive. Becky, we look for motive first thing we do. I just want to rule it out.
You're not... Feck you.
I cannot believe that you would even think...
I'm trying to help you.
You know what, Carl? Go fuck yourself.
Oh, come on. She's like, did I do that with my mind?
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna end it here. I'm just gonna change the title really quickly if I can. Can I? Oh yeah, this is gonna be the end of part 1. Part 2 will be tomorrow, I guess. So see you soon.